The modern city of Tyre occupies a narrow peninsula on the eastern shore of the Mediterranean Sea, clinging like a barnacle to the Lebanese coast. But 23 centuries ago, at the time the events described in this book occurred, Tyre was an island, small and rocky, separated from shore by half a mile of sometimes stormy sea. For centuries, the kings of Tyre maintained good relations with their Canaanite neighbors, including, to the south, the biblical kingdoms of Israel and Judah. In Jerusalem, King Solomon may have relied on skilled craftsmen and engineers from Tyre for the construction of his temple, using cedar beams and other building materials supplied by Tyre. He may have incorporated design elements from Tyre's temples as well. In the kingdom of Israel, King Ahab's wife Jezebel, whose prophets of Baal famously clash with the prophet Elijah in 1 Kings 18, was a royal princess of Tyre, and her god Baal was a Phoenician deity. In the year 587, a Babylonian army destroyed Jerusalem and sent the inhabitants into exile. Tyre reportedly responded to this Judean disaster with glee, seeing it as the removal of a trading rival and an opportunity to expand its influence in the region. In Babylon, the news of Tyre's joyful response to Jerusalem's destruction incensed one of the exiled Jews, a man we know as the prophet Ezekiel. Ezekiel's anger, and perhaps a voice from God, compelled him to make the following prophecy. The word of the Lord came to me. Son of man, because Tyre said concerning Jerusalem, Aha, the gate of the peoples is broken, it is swung open to me. I shall be replenished, now that she is laid waste. Therefore, thus says the Lord God, Behold, I am against you, O Tyre, and will bring up many nations against you, as the sea brings up its waves. They shall destroy the walls of Tyre and break down her towers, and I will scrape her soil from her and make her a bare rock. Ezekiel chapter 6, verses 2 through 4, Revised Standard Version. Ezekiel goes on to explain who will be the agent of Tyre's destruction. I will bring upon Tyre from the north Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, king of kings, with horses and chariots, and with horsemen and a host of many soldiers. He will slay with the sword your daughters on the mainland. He will set up a siege wall against you, and throw up a mound against you, and raise a roof of shields against you. He will direct the shock of his battering rams against your walls, and with his axes he will break down your towers. Your stones and timber and soil they will cast into the midst of the waters. Ezekiel chapter 26, verses 7 through 12, Revised Standard Version. Ezekiel's prophecy continues on in this vein for quite a while, through chapters 27 and 28, and includes this line. Behold, I will bring strangers upon you, the most terrible of the nations, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of your wisdom and defile your splendor. Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 7, Revised Standard Version.